Okay. When I clicked start recording, it made that. I don't know if it'll be caught in the recording because usually there's like a delay of a second or two when you do start a recording. But it made a noise in the game, and I thought it's not the noise that recordings make. Now, here's the thing. I'll get to the game soon, but uh, like, let me switch over to the camera to the not that's not the button I want to the stream or the recording screen so I can properly demonstrate this. So my okay, here's the thing. When I decide that I'm going to do a let's play or stream back when I used to stream, the point where I decide that and the point where I actually click to start is usually an hour to 2 hours because there's so much shit that I got to get set up and get ready. And the reason for that is I don't have a dedicated like setup for like a lot of people. Like I know David want to watch his stuff. He's got like his little setup with his little uh Halloween thing in the background and like my computer that I use to stream or to record is the same computer I use for everything. And there's like four different positions that I might be in. Right now, I'm sitting in this chair that I use a lot of times when I use this chair largely when I'm going to be doing a recording that I'm going to have the webcam on for because it's a good position. It's got some nice stuff in the background. You got my Silent Hill poster there. You can't usually see it, but you got my little Nightmare Before Christmas poster. Then you got that weird ass fucking thing that I bought for whatever reason. You got my books and my video games. Little streamer background. Don't got any gamer subs or whatever I think, but um I don't drink that kind of stuff, but I literally only drink water, sparkling water, um and V8 drinks. Oh, and flavored water, Splash, which I know I told this story before in a video or something, but it's worth telling again. When I quit soda and I was on my journey to like find alternatives, because I can't drink just plain water, like this, just plain water. I can't drink it, even if it's a good brand. Um, because no matter what kind of filtering it is, there's a earthy like metallic taste, and that's just something that some people deal with when it comes to water. It's a thing that some people have. So I have to have some kind of flavoring in it. Um, and I got those Propel drinks. I got a bunch of those, and I ended up liking them. And for like a month straight, I had diarrhea, and I couldn't figure out why. And I was going through all the different foods I'm eating, like, okay, what's the common thing here? Because it didn't feel like I took meds and stuff, and it was going on too long for it to be like a stomach bug. And I finally figured out that it was the Propels because I thought those were just flavored water, but no, they're actually like basically energy drinks, and they have like a fuck ton of vitamins and stuff in them. So I was like overdosing on vitamins every day, which was giving me diarrhea. Anyway, see, I got here's the problem. I'm gonna grab you for a minute. See, here's my microphone, but the arm that it's on isn't a microphone arm. It was one that was for a webcam. But ironically, the part that the webcam would go on to broke off. But I've had this for like a long time. Like I have no idea how long. But here's the thing: it's an arm that goes down and then loops around, and then it's got a little latch thing with the little screw. Problem is, this part right here where it connects is like limper than a 80-year-old's dick. And I realized that I didn't say those words in the correct order the sentence should be, but whatever. So it just flops. So what I have to do is I have a twine tied to it going over to the desk that's got my PlayStation on it, and I got a nail in the desk that I got it tied to it. And that's the only way I can keep this microphone up. Problem is that depending on what kind, like whether I'm doing a Let's Play or whether I'm doing a recording for the Shower Thoughts channel, or if I'm doing a Let's Play that I'm not going to be using webcam, or if I'm just playing with a friend, my setup could be very different. I might be sitting over there on the bed because it's comfy. I really need to get a comfortable chair. I really need to save up and get a comfortable chair. And so I have to like undo all of this and find new ways to put it. And then another wrinkle is that if I'm playing a game on PC, I have to find a different spot for this because it being on the same table that my mouse and keyboard's on, it picks up like you can hear that. You can hear that. It picks up all that. So that's an issue. And it's just so many fucking issues. And and the problem is there really isn't much of a solution because the position that's good for one type of recording might be terrible for another type of recording. Especially like if I'm doing like a more relaxed Let's Play of a game like without webcam that I might be doing like a 5-hour session of. I don't want to be sitting in this uncomfortable ass chair that whole time. So I just have to fucking. And I believe I was actually, ironically, when I started the first episode of this originally 2 days ago. I didn't play yesterday because I was playing Klitka with a friend, and then after that, I just didn't feel like recording, so I just played like Yakuza Like a Dragon all night. But like, yeah, I know I've completed challenges. What can I? Okay, unlock by clearing specific chapters. Okay. So like you can get like the model enemy models if you want, but like the stuff that like I imagine would actually like allow me to have like a actual edge. Oh, I thought that. Never mind. I thought that was gonna let me go back to my costume with the jacket. Anyway, um, but uh, the funny thing is when I started the that recording early, and the reason I started recording, I don't even know if I can't even remember if I even said at any point why I was starting so early. I joked that it's because I ramble at the beginning of recordings and I wanted to just get that out of the way. It was actually because the game needed to install and shit. But anyway, uh, the irony is that was that I was originally going to use that bit of time to explain all the shit I just explained, and then I just kind of forgot. I push this and make it crash into that. Is that a thing?
The hell am I?
Wait, where the hell am I? I agree. Oh, okay. Okay, because I thought I had just came back the same way I had went, and I was like, how the hell did I fucking... But, okay, I see where I... Wedanoka Cabrandos to you too.
Not bad.
I gotta remember that meleeing enemies when they're down uses up some of your... I can't just willy-nilly that motherfucker. My ear is itching. Itching where my piercing is, because every now and then, just because I don't know, I'm an idiot. I put my studs in the morning. I don't wear anything other than those, unless I'm going out, because what's the point? But I wear them, to keep it from closing up. Which I've had them pierced for like 2 months, so I think I'm at the point where I could go a day or two without wearing it, but not really, because like I skipped a day, and like there was a thin layer on the inside that had started scabbing, and I'm like, well, what happens is sometimes when I'm putting them in and I'm half asleep, because I don't know why I do it first thing in the morning, I just do. I think because otherwise I'll forget, and sometimes I'll scrape part of my inner ear, and then that part will be itchy all day. Okay, here we are. See, I was... Here's what was throwing me, was that I was remembering that after you meet Louise, next came the part with the shanty town over the gorge, but that's not what was happening. There was just a little bit of area, because I think in the original it was just a house like out here near the thing. I don't think any of the other shit. I don't think that place was originally in there. I mean, it might have been. I don't know. God damn it, reloading, cock-sucking numb nuts. I feel like that's not accurate. When I said I feel like that's not accurate, I was talking about
One down.
oh fuck you. I shot you several times and you didn't drop that damn. I'd have to roll back the footage and look. But I'm like 80% sure the handle of that knife hit me instead of the blade. That was enough to kill me. Oh yeah, the thing that I was bitching about was when I blew up that barrel, it killed the guy, but then he dropped his dynamite, which then later exploded. And it's like, no, the fucking explosion of the damn barrel would have exploded the fucking dynamite. I'm just getting so thrown. It's just, I'm not blaming the game. I'm just getting so thrown by like how more um uh like intense they are. Which, like I said, I get that it's because in this one you have a lot more maneuverability, so you kind of need them to be like
Wide
that.
open. Out of the way.
Oh, they're dynamite everywhere. It's Dynamite City. Trying to get that damn door open. I've never been so frightened of arrows. I I don't know how that was stealthy at all. Can your
Next.
I was going to say,
One down.
back in. Fuck, we got one of those. How did I kill that guy? Did my melee... Oh, God. Did my melee from within there... Huh? Ah! Go away. David. David. I thought that was a stun. Yeah, I do take back my bitching about that charging spear move, since it seems like no matter what the enemy is, it can be who the fuck is left? All right, I get it. We've already had our discussion about Ludo narrative dissonance. I get that this is designed as a, like, from a gameplay perspective, this is designed as a one open item thing with a possibility of an items, and items are kind of randomized. But why did it have to be designed like... I think it's an issue. What happens sometimes is that the art department and the gameplay department don't communicate very well, because I've talked about this before. Art and modeling in for games and for anything really is, and I gotta be careful the way I word this, because I know David is a modeler. He's even done some modeling for me, which, putting it that way, sounds that David has done some modeling for me, you know, just a little bit of a couple of nudes. I'm not trying to, like, see, my instinct is to say it's a very easy thing to do, but that's not it. I think the best way to put it is it requires less oversight. Like, when you're coding, like I told the story before that, like, when I was making my custom story, I broke the whole custom story and it just wouldn't work. And it took me like 4 days to figure out it's because I changed the name of an item. And somehow that broke the game. But so when you're coding, especially, you know, if you're not a solo developer and you're like working with a team, you need to have like supervisors, you need to have, but with modeling, someone can like be like, okay, you know the rustic theme we're going for. I want you to make some bent up cans, like gasoline cans that look like they're old and used. Make some sacks of flour, make some shells, make some boxes. You know, you can set modelers to a task and just let, and as long as you trust in their competency, yeah, you might have to lean over and be like, oh, that doesn't really work for this because of XYZ reason. But I think that's one of the reasons we get into situations like this, where the modeling, like take for instance, the classic example of Dark Souls 2, where there's that area where there's a bit of rubble that's like waist high. And so, to quote Matthew Matosis, a bit of rubble blocks your path. So instead of climbing over it, you go out and kill four of the most powerful beings in existence. Because what you have to, because that's the part of the game where you have to kill these four different people that unlocks a path to this one place. But then once you get to that place, you can come down and you can go around and get to the other side of that bit of rubble and stand there. And it's like as a gamer, it's like fine, whatever, but it still is like you could have just climbed over it. So I think that like that's my theory as to why we so often run into situations in games where like uh like this where clearly that's a double locker, but it's only letting me open one. Or, you know, situations where like I defy you to name a game, you know, maybe except for like certain types of open world games with like good traversal mechanics where there's not like tons of even Resident Evil games are bad for having like just like a fenced off like a do not cross sign. I even remember it was either an early Resident Evil or an early Silent Hill that literally had some police do not cross tape and you had to go around it. It's like it's a good thing this stuff doesn't despawn. um Are you okay there, Leon? You made kind of a weird noise for seemingly no reason. Okay, you can get those open without having to. All right. What's the music for? Oh fuck, oh fuck. Okay. Yeah, I remember there being all right, you led your shot. No. Just a big fat no to that. Do I have the stuff to make some shotgun shells? Yes, I do.
Give me a break already.
Again, this goes back to what I was saying just now about like you have to forgive some of these things. Not every game can be like super dynamic with every little detail. Although I do think a game like this with this kind of budget should. But like any game where you can knock a guy off a ledge, like where or where you can't knock a guy off the ledge, even though like you kick them, they go flying through the air and they're just up against an invisible wall. I remember God of War 2016. I can't remember if Ragnarok had this issue, but it had this issue where uh uh knocking a guy into the air and then throwing your axe to knock him off of a ledge to kill him was actually a viable technique, but for some reason, well, I say for some reason, but for like not just boss enemies, but for like some stronger enemies, they would just hit an invisible wall because it's like, no, this is supposed to be a hard enemy. We don't want you to be able to beat them that easy. It's like, fuck you. I came up with a good way to beat this enemy. Leave me alone. There's someone up there.
Next.
I have no idea. Where are they coming from?
Sorry, must have slipped.
Okay. Maybe that goes in that place from back before. I swear to God, I'm not going to test it, obviously, but if you can, like, fall off ledges in this game by, like, running up against it after you just got done not letting me knock an enemy off a ledge. Thought that bull was a bear trap. Okay, this just loops back around here. All right. Papa dooey, papa dooey, papa 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 dooey. Are you literally spawning guys? Ah! I don't know. I don't. Unless there's like a place where I'm going to be able to start getting a very high supply. That guy is. I did not run in the direction I should have ran for that. I could have sworn it used to be you just shoot them once and they'll drop it. I'm here. I turned him into a red mist. Ruby. Ruby. What is this for? Oh, okay. I swear this village is just shitting people out.
Give me a break already.
Okay, I'm gonna say. Oh shit. All right. I think that if you bet the over, you might be in the luck. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I know what it means to bet the over and under. It's the you combine all the score that the two teams to make, and then you're betting on if it's going to be over and under. So you're not betting on the winner. You're betting on like how much score there's going to be total. But I can't brain correctly to say if my joke should be betting the under or betting the over. Okay, no, let's do the joke correctly. Let's see. Okay. If you bet the over, then you're in for some good money. On how long into this it would be before I started bitching and moaning and complaining and belly aching about dynamic difficulty. Because I get the feeling. Let me set my controller down. I get the feeling. I get the feeling. I get the feeling that the game was just sending people until I was low on ammo. It was just shitting out enemies until I was low on ammo. And you know what I'm going to do? When I go and I watch David play this and I watch Markiplier play this, which I'm glad he played it because like I love Markiplier, but like Distractable's great. Distractable's one of the greatest shows ever. I love that show. Unus Annus was great. But like a large portion of what he plays these days is stuff that I could not care less about. But when he plays like a big AAA game, and I think it's funny that for so long people wanted him to play like some more classic like console survival horror games, and so he played one. He played Fatal Frame 2, and he sucked at it because, not to be a dick, but those were actually video games as opposed to horror games nowadays, which are just jump scare simulators. Now most indie horror games, even really, really good ones, are your, walks and simulators. They might have some gameplay, they might have some combat, but the focus is on the being scared, which is good and everything. But he was like, if you watched his Fatal Frame playthrough, it was hilarious to see how frustrated he got because he wasn't expecting there to be actual game mechanics. I mean, he didn't obviously say that, and I'm sure fans would disagree with me and say I don't know what I'm talking about. But I really think from what I took away from watching him play it, he did not expect there to be actual mechanics in the game, and like so when there was like puzzles and like stuff where he had like go and like find like keys and stuff, it drove him insane. So he never played a old school console RPG since then, or not RPG, old school console survival horror since then. But nowadays, he like the big name drops like Resident Evil stuff. He'll play those. So I'm looking but what I was going to say is when I go watch his and I will go watch David's playthrough, I'm going to count how many fuckers show up in this village. All right, I'm going to count. I'm going to keep track. Because if it's a lot less, and I'll also like keep track of like how much ammo like they have going into it, because I had a good amount of ammo going into this. And if the ooh, a yellow orb. Green and yellow. Question is, do I need it? Yes, I do. There we go. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they just really wanted this village to just be like a... But I cleared out every room and then they just kept coming out of corners and shit. Which, yeah, they could be dropping down from high up. But I really do think that they... I know there's some places in the original anyway where you could shoot like a hanging fire or something and get a goodie from it. Anyway. I will say the dynamic difficulty outside of me bitching just now hasn't seemed to be hitting as badly as it has in some other games. Like, I seem to be taking a generally even amount of shots to kill an enemy throughout. Now, granted, it could just be that I'm playing at like a specifically like specific skill level or whatever. And also not realize the game probably doesn't realize that I died 50 times in that one part because I was just specifically trying to kill the chainsaw man. So that might have had an effect on what my difficulty is. I think, you know, beyond just like the annoyance of being punished for playing well or having the game take pity on you for playing poorly, another thing that annoys me about the dynamic difficulty is how obtuse it is. Like, if I could get numbers, like a perfect example is God Hand. God Hand, one of the greatest games ever, has a system where as you're doing well, the rank increases and the enemies get harder, but they also like, you know, the rewards get better. And there's actually a grovel move where you can do to lower the difficulty back down. And obviously that kind of thing would maybe feel weird in a game like this, but like, to me, the not knowing is almost the worst part of it. Going into a battle, not knowing how many hundreds of fucking headshots this enemy is going to take just because I've been doing well. And then, because the game gets harder with the dynamic difficulty, and I know in the original, I don't know about like all the like the re-releases, but I know in the OG original, when you played on professional mode, there was no dynamic difficulty. It completely got rid of that. I remember that. I remember reading about that, and I like that. But I just don't know why they won't let you turn it off. Like, why? Like, I get that they like I get that there's people, and I'm not necessarily saying I'm one of these people, but I get that there's people that even on the hardest difficulty are gonna play well, and they maybe want the game to still feel kind of tense and scary for those people too. But just give me the option to turn dynamic difficulty off. It's the worst thing ever created in video games. It's worse than loot boxes. It is. Granted, the main reason I can say that is I generally don't play the kind of games that have loot boxes, so I'm not really affected by them, but okay, this is just where I drop. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. He did like a oh, okay. It just happens. I thought like that was something that maybe an animation that happened when I first entered the village, and that it was just like they hadn't thought to not have it replay when you climb up there again. I don't know. Hey, merchant. I got a bunch of
Hello,
shit.
stranger. Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
I'm worried that I might have missed. I'll be honest, I don't recognize if that was supposed to be anything. Anyway, I'm worried I might have missed my chance to watch that, because I seem to want to remember that in the original, like you had to shoot it, like you had to shoot something to make some like a well open and then shoot it into it and then pick it out or something. I don't know, but since it's not worth a lot, I'm just gonna hold on to it. I am going to increase the reload speed on this.
This kind of work is about finesse, stranger.
I for
Little bit goes a long
I forgot
way.
all about having that. I forgot all about having that.
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
Shut your face.
Well then, come back anytime.
Just because I've been fucked by the. Oh, that's why I didn't realize I had it. It didn't automatically put it in my. I could have sworn that before it uh when I got the shotgun, it automatically put it in. I don't know what's going on there. You can repair my knife, right?
Knife needs care every once in a while. Could be the difference between life and death.
Well, I guess increasing durability of like your regular knife is like a
Get an idea of your tastes.
like an investment, because then that's less often that it'll need to be repaired. Whatever. Pop that in. Oh, I see what you want me to do. Okay. That'll do it. Now I would backtrack. Hold on, let me check the. Okay, I am gonna backtrack. I was gonna say that I would backtrack to use the key that I got in order to unlock one of those things back in the main village. But I know that you return to the main village at certain points. So I wasn't going to worry about that. But since there's a spot right here for one. Boop. All right. Okay, you got a spot for 3 gemstones. Okay, the bonus so 3 of the same color is still best. The same color is always going to be best all the way up until the end where it's 1 of each. So I'm going to go ahead and put you in there and put you in there. And then I'm going to hold out for another ruby.
Ooh, breaks over, I suppose.
I don't know how I feel like them like giving him more personality like that. Like it was almost better when he was just like weird and creepy and didn't have fucking Marvel quips every 2 seconds. Ah! You did that on purpose. Whoa, what the fuck was that? That threw me off. That was like some like 3-hit combo that guy did. Like because I ran away and I was able to get like with his first stack. So then I turned to attack and he's like, nah, I got another one coming, motherfucker. I just gotta look up because they like to hide goodies up in places. Oh. Why am I able to go up here? Whatever. What's over here in the... All right. Sapphire. If I get another sapphire, then I'll take out the 2 rubies and put in the 3 sapphires. That would work. All right. Where is the next okay, so I've done both. Okay. I remembered getting a second one, I just didn't remember doing it. I heard someone snorting. Is Jigsaw coming on his tricycle? What the fuck is that noise? Oh. I'd prefer Jigsaw. If it's all the same. The influence is not what it once was. Destroy the wind-up dolls. Okay, yeah. That's been a thing in the games for a while now. Get what you're saying. Okay, shoot you, then you. I can get you. Oh shit. I know this is gonna sound wild, but I got another one for you. Why don't you just come on down here? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Aha! I'm going to give myself a little pat on the back for that play. The resources take up inventory space now. I'm pretty sure the resources never took up inventory space. Whatever. I need one more gunpowder to make one of those. Whatever. Oh yeah, I need to attach the scope onto that. It still takes up the inventory space, really. Like I know there were a few things where if you attached it, it made it take up like I know there was like a gun where if you added a stock like or shoulder whatever that shoulder thing is, the stock thing, if you added that, it made it take up like another slot of inventory. That's just lazy. Come on. At least it's not like
Sorry, must have slipped.
if this game does not stop spawning enemies out of my ass, where'd they come from, huh? Where'd they come from? Hmm? Show me. Show me where they came from. Show me where they came from. Show me where they came from. I was in this house. I was in this room. Where'd they come from, huh? Where'd they come from? He must have set that when he was on his way up because I don't remember there being another one. Anyway, what I was getting ready to say is good thing this isn't like it was in Evil Within, which I know me and David differ a lot on Evil Within. I need to stop forgetting that if I lean back like this, you can barely fucking hear me. I've watched the footage. You can barely hear me when I'm like this. So what I need to do is I need to scoot forward, then lean back. But I know me and David differ a lot on our opinions on Evil Within, and that's fine. Because I don't think I wouldn't say either of us is like objectively wrong. Like wanting good gameplay and wanting like better atmosphere. Like the atmosphere of the second game was just not there for me, except for like that one enemy that was made of like all the parts and spindly. Like that enemy was good, but like everything else, the the atmosphere just wasn't there for me in the second one. But it had better gameplay. Um, but the one thing I'll say was such a bitch in the first one, and David will agree with this, I know, was those wires. You had to like first off they had, if I remember, they had like some kind of stupid ass Dead by Dead by Daylight fucking mini game to uh disarm them, but also there was that thing that Sebastian did where you would like tap forward and he'd be like, "Time for a marathon." And it would cause you to run into them when you was just trying to inch up close enough to get the damn prompt to fucking interact with the fucking thing. Why is there a why is there a boot? Whatever. Whatever. No, that was Evil Within that had the those little things that you could shoot. I remember that now.
It's locked.
Okay, we can go around. Everything's locked. I swear to God, this game fat shames me into getting caught in that. I'm sorry, did I interrupt your poo? Where's that? Well, I know there was one around here that was active. Did he decide to go back to his poo? He decided to go. He decided to go back to his poo. See, you know, it's the subtle differences in video games. If this was a Silent Hill game, there'd be an item in there. I swear to God, I saw a splash. I saw a fucking splash. I fucking. Oh, there's the other ruby.
Not too shabby. Someone has shown up their neighbors.
I know you can get, like, he does it automatically, but it'd be really nice if Like that's a big pet peeve of mine. Games that have uh a light, like a flashlight, but the character does it automatically based like when they go into dark areas, because sometimes the area is a little darker than you know. You got different monitor setups and whatnot. Gotta be cognizant of that shit.
Old photos.
Leon, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be really honest with you. The confusion that you displayed towards photographs. Like, yeah, these people are crazy and shit, but like you're surprised that they own you've seen photographs before this point. You've seen like portraits on like photos on walls and stuff. Maybe not that many, but weirdo. At last, flesh of our flesh, blood of our blood, give thanks and rejoice. Okay. Alrighty then. I'm guessing the I see a cow. Does that mean one of them is the cow? Oh, let's take a closer look at this wall. I see there's a person. Okay, I thought maybe the ones that didn't have the things over it were it, but there's too many for that to be it. All right, let's go upstairs and look around. Boo doo 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 boo doo 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 doo. In great veneration of their master, the people offered up their most prized possessions. The old farmer, his finest crop. The slight swineherd, his stoutest pig. The beggarly grandma, her own beloved babe. Master saw his guest and was pleased. Look, if it weren't for the second line, I would just think babe as a pig, because babe is a term for a pig. But you already said pig, so the grandma just gave her kid away. Said, here, have my kid. Fuck them. I'm tired of changing their diapers. Or maybe they were growing up and there was some other reasons for. Oh boy. Well, anyway, it's clear that that's the clue to the thingy. So crop, pig, baby. Wait, wrong way. Oh, I didn't see this. Crop, pig, baby. got a marble. Shut up, Leon. Just shut the fuck up. I'm guessing the marble goes in this hole up here. Yay, marble. What are we doing? This is a weird version of this puzzle. I'm just gonna say, like you did this puzzle in some of the other games, but this is a weird version. Ain't it? Try the other way again. No, that can't be it, because that's too... There we go. Oh, I know you. I'm worried something's going to happen after I pick something up. So I'm trying to pick things up in terms of importance. October 10th, the weather's been strange of late. The wheat withers and the cows grow thin. December 8th, there are signs of famine. It is true, we lack the means to work the fields, but Lord Sadler's orders are absolute. January 30th, 30 people have starved to death. 5 cows will be slaughtered. March 11th, the patriarchs gather to cast lots. 6 more chosen for Sadler. 8 more today. 4 more today. 11 more today. 2 outsiders got lost and wandered into the village. We took them to the altar for a ritual. No need to cast lots today. Oh, that's a lucky day then. Was that what we were seeing at the beginning of the game? That chick being sacrificed? How damaged are you to be huffing and puffing like that? Here, take green herb and shut up. Isn't this where Ada shows up?
The blood has accepted the gift.
I want to feel like in the original, she like actually kicks in the door or kicks in the window. But again, it's been a million years since I played the original, so.
Rooster Condor 1, I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church. Condor 1, out.
Sarah's name first appears publicly in the university student registry. No prior records have been discovered, including a birth certificate. After graduating from university, he was employed by Umbrella Research Division, where he became a rising star who won favor among his peers. He was involved in the development of several common over-the-counter drugs, all of which were discontinued before ever reaching the market. See attached list for details. A few years later, Sarah resigned from Umbrella and could not be located. After the Raccoon City incident, efforts were made by law enforcement and government to track down anyone with links to Umbrella, but despite conducting an extensive search, they were unable to find him. Considering how well he evaded them, we are almost certain Sarah went to great lengths to disappear. In Huntington's handwriting, common over-the-counter drugs, do you seriously think that Umbrella would let one of their best work on some antacid or beauty cream? I don't know. I mean, it would kind of, not even joking, it would kind of actually make sense for Umbrella to do some research, like put some of their resources towards like actual beneficial medicines, just as a, and then like give it like really high markups, like the way insulin costs like $1 million fucking dollars. Even though it's cheap as fuck to make. So I actually would say that, not to disagree with Huntington, but I would say that Umbrella making over-the-counter drugs that are just legit, like nothing nefarious about them, but selling them for like a fucking high amount, like if they were able to like I could see them curing cancer and then selling the cure for like $1 million a pop. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Nice that the part that got shot through is still shot. That's a good attention to detail. I need to get off of this fucking sniper rifle because it's not helping me right now. I mean, I guess it did help against that one guy, but it's not exactly
You too.
Aww. Come on, little doggo, I got you.
Take care of yourself, buddy.
Good doggo. Up-a-doom. Something like was in like view during that animation. Like the animation caused like something hanging, like probably this bit of meat or something, to pop into the frame for like half a second, and it spooked me. For the love of God, Leon, turn on your fucking flashlight. All right, we're back here. All right, now I can go. I think I. Shit. Fuck. Ah!
Yeah.
I hear a beeping. Oh, I can use my little key on that. Vintage compass. Awesome. Oh, god damn it. They've moved shit. All right, there's one more out there. Come on, little fella. Okay. I didn't want to say it until I was done because I was trying to focus. But like, remember before I said fuck whoever came up with the whole thing where zombies do their little head bob? Double fuck, triple fuck, quadruple fuck. I don't play Call of Duty, but however many fucks you need for an airstrike, fuck. Anyone who thought that that was okay to have in a fucking animal that doesn't know what a fucking gun is. Hi. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. So where am I supposed to go? I guess through there and then around. Oh, there's an item. Oh, Jesus. Where's that rat? Come here, ratatouille. Ratatouille. God damn it. I want to see if you got an item. Motherfucker. Where'd he go? Ratatouille, where'd you go? Bitch. Well, this tunnel was uneventful. I could really use some shotgun ammo. I'm just saying. All right.
Won't open.
I'm assuming that's blocked because of the rubble. Yeah. All right, let's go inside. Ah! Fucker. Did I just pick up a whole ass viper? Can be used for... If the poison glands are removed, it may be eaten. Well, how do I remove the poison glands? Or is it meant to imply that now that I've picked it up, I've done that? I guess so. I love it if I came out of the menu and I just started puking. I could really go for some fucking shotgun shells. Just saying. I've been aching for shotgun shells. I don't know why it's making such a big deal of this when the same painting was in the place where I met Salazar. One of them's named Sadler, one of them's named Salazar. Can't remember which is which. Thank you. Sleep well and flourish, dear child. As your body grows, your mothers shall sew new small clothes. What the fuck is this? At 7 quintal of wheat and a half a bull a day, you have outgrown your pen. Flourish, dear child, for the sake your brothers and sisters. I swear to God, if this is part of a puzzle. Let's. Oh, I bet that's supposed to be the skull of an El Gigante. Was that in the original game? Because if not, that's really cool detail to kind of... Because obviously there's going to be people playing this that haven't played the original. Which is fine, and I think anyone that wants to be all gatekeepy and say, nah, if you play the remake but you never played the original, go fuck yourself. It's like, you know, it's a new generation. You don't gotta play every goddamn classic game that ever existed. You know, me, I despise tank controls with every fiber of my being. I just don't like them. I really, really, really don't like them. I've never liked them, and so when a game has them, it's instantly like a downgrade for me. Granted, there's still some games that I even did start doing a let's play of Resident Evil 2 back in the day, but then that was around the time that I ended up having a breakup, and I was kind of uh distracted by that. Shotgun shells, only 3 of them. But yeah, having like a, like, for someone that doesn't know that the El Gigante is a thing, seeing that big skull and being like, okay, what the fuck does that big skull go to? Oh, hello.
Got some new items in stock. Come.
Sick of constantly running out of ammo? Well, you have got a treat for you, the bolt thrower. Its bolts can be retrieved and reused, so you can keep shooting forever. Also, don't forget to buy the bolt recipe to turn your extra knives into bolts. Never worry about ammo again. And that's not all. You can fix the bolts with detachable mines to quickly turn the weapon into a powerful mine thrower. Shoot at an enemy, see them explode, or at the surface to set a proximity mine. You'll lose the bolt, but it'll be worth it.
Take a look.
I forgot all about the bolt thrower.
Oh, nothing but the finest way.
Shit, I still don't have the no, I did get another one. Good. Yeah.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale.
Okay, I'll sell the pearl pendant.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. I never liked the machine gun. I have no
All my
space.
wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you.
And I can't get a new
Anything.
let me take a look at my. Okay, I need to make something out of some of these fucking go ahead and make the mixed herb. That save space. Should have enough room for the bolt thrower now.
Welcome. I've got
Yes,
something
I
new.
do.
Not only will you need cash, but you'll need guts to buy that weapon.
Well, you sold it to me, so I guess I've got guts.
Knowledge is power. Remember that, mate. Stocking up while you can. Wait, don't get yourself killed now.
Oh, it's. I wonder if that send to storage is only because I'm near the typewriter, or if I can do that anytime. All right. Oh, we got another one of these. Sell. I could have sold that. Whatever. I'm debating if I want to store the yeah, I'm gonna store that for now. And store, you can't store the ammo, really? Storage. You can only store weapons and first aid sprays, it seems. That's annoying. Whatever. Actually, since I'm at a save point, I think I'm gonna stop for now. How long have I been playing? About 2 hours. Cause my ass hurts and I feel like just kicking back and playing some more Like a Dragon. Cause I know I said this last time, but the story's getting really good. um, so that'll do it for Resident Evil for tonight. Thank you for watching. I need to move that. I need to move that. I need to move that. I need to scoot that over just a dot. Position. No, not the up and down position. The left and right position. There we go. Okay, now it's a little fucky. I hate how when you're trying to, okay, let me select something else. And then nope, it still does it. I hate when you're trying to edit the transform of something. It has all those red lines and obs. All right, I think that works. Anyway, that'll do it. Thank you for watching.